Hi, today I am not in the lobby. I am on the world lines. You can see floor 17. Well, AV released a new update. It's spring update. We got Madara, Pearls from Dragon Ball, Jiraiya. We got Albedo. We got Might Guy, which is event, I think. You get him from the event. We also got Kurumi, which is from the world lines. I'm doing them right now. I didn't do previous world lines for Future Gohan and Trunks, but this ones I will do just for Kurumi. I only care about her. So yeah, in this video I will get Kurumi and maybe the mythics, maybe the secret. I don't know how hard the event is. I haven't tried it yet. Buy my cosmetic. I don't think I had it in the previous video, but I got a Alucard. I don't have his memory sadly, so he is not a complete unit. He is pretty, not weak, he's pretty strong, but he doesn't have his memory, which is powerhouse. So I will just, continue playing this until I get to floor 50. I hope I can complete it in the next like 3 hours. It's currently it's 40 minutes after midnight. And I think I will have stuff to do tomorrow early in the morning, so I really want to finish the Wordlines grind today. It takes around 5 minutes per floor, something like that, sometimes 6, so it will take I have 33 floors, it will take 165 minutes. It's like 5-minute clears, so less than 3 hours. I hope it will be less than 3 hours. That would be perfect. But I will see. We'll see. I don't have any rerolls. Oh my god. Rerolls. I don't have any rerolls. So I hope I will get lucky with Kurumi and Monarch on her. I have no idea what she does. No one got her yet. Double is like, man, I don't know. 4 hours ago? 3 hours ago? 4 hours ago, I think. I was, away from my home, so I couldn't play it. But now I am, and I'm running Warlines. They also changed Odyssey, so I'll be definitely checking it out. I hope it's pretty cool now. It was boring before, but I hope now it will be cool. The spring event, I checked out that there are some loadouts where you can select the buffs when you play the game mode. I think that's pretty cool. I have no idea what the game mode does. I haven't played it. I already seen what the Madara does, Might Guy does, Albedo, Jiraiya, and Turtles. Do. I don't know what Kaguya's Memoria is. Yeah, they added Kaguya's Memoria, which I have Shiny Kaguya. I have Shiny Kaguya, I'm pretty lucky boy. It's from the, spring shop, so I will definitely be buying it today, if it's not like a ridiculous price. So yeah, now I will be continuing to grind Warlines. See you after I reach floor 50. Okay. I am the last stage. Floor 50, as you can see here. Wow, it took a long time. It's been like 3 hours. Oh yeah, I think it's been 3 hours. I'm pretty sure it's been 3 hours from like last time I recorded. Wow. Thank AV devs for Escanor, man. Oh my god. Without him, this would be unbearable, man. Holy. Escanor is the goat. There are still stages that, I mean, with Chopper you can beat like every stage except Infinite Cycle, which was like one stage with it. One in 50 floors is like okay. Oh man, I don't have a good Chopper. I don't have Chopper like with the corruption free, I think it was. Yeah, it was corruption free, and I can solo every stage with Escanor. I have to change teams on like the fucking Guilty Gear. I hate this update so much because of the stages and like the word lines. Oh my god, it's unbearable. I don't have any unit in the Guilty Gear update. It was so bad. Worst update. Is it the worst one? Honestly, I would say it's the worst one. The Undead update and JoJo Part 7 wasn't that bad, but Guilty Gear was the worst update in the game. Oh, the map was so annoying. Like one map with 3 paths, which are like so far away apart. I mean, they merge into one path later, but it's still annoying. Thank god I have Kaguya, which is really good for that map. Yeah, they should just, I don't know. And that Sand Village map, oh man, it's also so annoying. Better than Guilty Gear one, but still annoying. In 3 minutes I will be done. I'm so excited. So excited for it to end. 4 hours just sitting here and playing Scanner. and sometimes placing Alucard and Ichigo and Ainz with Kaguya. The last stage is like so fucking easy compared to like the other stages. I hope Kurumi is good. I still don't know what she does. I saw her Memoria. It's pretty decent, I guess. Kurumi probably is a summoner. She will summon, you know, her clones to attack enemies, just like she does in like every game she appears. I don't know what she does in Anime Reversal. Not in AWTD. She could summon clones and like do fucking everything. In ALS I didn't use her much, but she could also do this nearly the same things as she did in AWTD. And was she in the other game? I don't think so. Like from the big games, it was only these two. She was also in Anime Crusaders. I have no idea. I didn't get her, never use her. Two more waves and I'm done. Let's see the session time. 4.5 hours. Oh my fucking god. 4.5 hours. It's 3:40 a.m. Okay. A huge threat is approaching. A boss. Oh, last seconds of the match. Oh, the boss just died. Okay, that's good. And any minute now. Maybe shiny. I don't really like the shiny model. I think the base one is better. And I got base one just like I want. The shiny is like funny cosplay. I prefer the regular one. Oh my god, I saw many. Oh man, I got flooded with fucking notifications. Oh, that's so loud. 6 levels in Battle Pass, nearly 7. One not intended. Okay, let's see. How many trees do I have? So, I have also... Let's see. Maybe a Monarch. Would be great. Would be great. That is okay. I have no idea how many placements she is, but I don't care. I would Monarch on her. Go Monarch or go home. Yeah. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'm... You know, most gamblers will before they win big. You shouldn't gamble, of course. I lost. I mean, I got Alucard today and can't be mad about it. Monarch. I haven't got Alucard today. I got Monarch on me today. Let me see what does Kurumi do. Oh, she has abilities. Lot of self choose a time spell for self or enemies. Can I so I can see it? Okay, so I'm taking her on stage. I will see you, you know, on the sandbox. Okay, let's check her. So God of Other. Create a clone of herself that attacks enemies and applies either Aleph, Bet or Diet on shot. So if you auto, it just spawns. Oh, does it have a cap? I have no idea if this does have a cap. Okay, let me max activate her. She doesn't have any other attack damage other than this line. So will this clone disappear? No. Memoria now. So time stop, attacking time stop enemy deals 30% more damage. I still have out, sorry for that. Barrel word, it's evolution. Attacking enemy on repulse, lockout buff damage by 20% for a minute. And let's say when this unit, thank you. This means faster clone that clone gains any buff this unit has. Okay. Pretty good, honestly. How many are these? There are 8 abilities. So self Aleph decreases in SPA by 20% for 30 seconds. Self Bet increases this unit's SPA by 20% for 30 seconds. Self Dalek cleanses units of debuffs. Enemies Aleph increase enemies speed by 50%. Enemies Bet slow enemies by 50%. Enemies Z inflict repulse on enemies. Enemies Zain inflict time stop on enemies for 3 seconds. And You'd Bet be confused on enemies for 5 seconds. Can only apply once per enemy. These are her abilities. And now she has a variant? Oh, it's a clone, okay. Instantly taking over. When this unit attacks itself, buff damage by 50% for 60 seconds and follow up on the enemy in first. When this unit performs a basic attack on an enemy, buff damage by 50% for 60 seconds. I'll turn out this clone thing because it's annoying. Creates time goddess. Every quick attack on self inflicts time stop on enemies in range for 10 seconds. Attacks and time stop enemies by pass damage reduction deal 100% more damage. Consumer of time, every certain enemy moves while this unit range. While in this unit range makes that enemy take 1% more damage from this unit. When attacking an enemy taking at least 30% more damage, follow up all attacks with Zain. So I understand it correctly. Does this not have a cap? Just increases permanently? If that's the thing, it's so good. If they work from that, they will have like, I don't know, 200 maybe? I have no idea how many stats there are. 200% more damage from her? That would, wow. She seems good. I'll be Monarch hunting for her for sure. Yeah, she seems really good. By attacking self, it's these things. So she has, you know, 50k, and if I use this, it might be... Okay, let's spawn some enemies. Enable the waves, okay. Oh, she got... Okay, so to use this thing, there need to be enemies. So she can just perform an attack. And the clones get the buff, I think, if I use this thing. Oh, Oh my god, I'm so stupid. My memory is unevolved. That's why this doesn't affect them. Oh my god. It's nearly 4 a.m. My brain is fucking dead. Oh my, okay. Now I'm going to sleep and I will later try the new Odyssey and spring game mode. I woke up, so now I can showcase the new Odyssey and Adventure. I played it, so I can try it. And here you can pick different characters. So now we have 3, and on May 17th you will get Gogeta and Madara. I will go with Escanor because I won't have to do anything with him. It's pretty cool. It's a good way to earn rerolls, I think. If you don't want to like AFK the seasonal game modes and just transfer shinies, you can get 10 rerolls per cleared room. Means a random reward with gems. So if you are lucky, you can get a lot of rerolls. It's not that hard. Also, let me place Escanor. So you have a map and you can pick a room. These white rooms have 5 waves and the red rooms have 15 waves. Shop rooms are, free, so you just skip them and can buy things. I haven't been to a boss room. I don't know what do you do on a boss room, but there are like 1400 rooms. 1400, I think. Yeah, I think it's 1400. And around the map, you can get the Takaro, the NPC, in his Christmas skin, and you can buy, buffs from him. A card. I got 2 affinities, stay around, volatile demise, and base shields, which are, from the base Odyssey. And if you have other units equipped on your hotbar, I think I have had Rookie and Scanner equipped, I will be able to, after this map, choose her. You can AFK this, I'm pretty sure. It will just randomly select the rooms, and here are the rewards. After like this wave, it will be either gems or trade rerolls. You also get corruptions, Phoenix. Let me go this room, and I got trade rerolls and gems. So 10 trade rerolls from one room. That's pretty good, I would say. And here is Takaroda. If I talk to him, he can scam me. He gave me the card. And he sells up to 2 things. That's the Odyssey. It's a good way to farm resources, but that's it. Maybe it gets harder on later floors, but it's pretty simple. So now I don't think they changed the basic Odyssey. I think it's just this new adventure that's like this. I think Odyssey is like the old one. So now I will go and showcase the new spring event. I am on the spring game mode. I have a car change the loadout here. We got memorize, places walls according to the last match I played. So it places walls like here. It's good for macroing because you want to max it. You need to complete 3000 waves, and the fastest way to do this is just to play 2 waves and then lose. This isn't optimal. You would want to place walls on the sides so it doesn't change the path. The path is straight, it's just straight, but placing walls changes it. You also got the new update units: Stairs, Albedo, Might Guy, and Jiraiya. You can also use Madara here because of this loadout, the strongest allows to use, Vanguard Madara, and you can also use your own. Yeah, that's it. That's the game mode. You gain these things. You can gain all of the units other than Madara Shiny. Might Guy, or you get Madara's Memoria here for free. So that's pretty good. Pearls, Albedo, and Jiraiya. You also got 2 time out of 3 reroll. Well, I kind of fucked up when I was recording the video. I forgot to unpause my recording, and I didn't record anything nearly. I mean the last part. I don't have anything about the new units, so I'm doing it now. This part will probably sound a little bit different because of the sound settings I will use. I forgot which I used for the previous one. Now I will face the units and check them out because I'm stupid. Oh my, how could I not notice that I forgot to record half of the, not half, but like a fifth of a video? Insane. Okay. Let me start. So here's turtles. He has an ability which consumes 1 fruit stack for 60 seconds. This unit can no longer buff other units, but gains 100% damage and 50% crit rate. This can stack infinitely, but the stacks have different durations. His Memoria, whenever the unit spends meter, refund 30% of the meter. And if a Dragon's per category unit, increase the refund to 6. And Space Traveling Warrior, when this unit buffs other units, buff this unit by the same amount. His passives: all allies buff damage by 40, buff this unit's damage by 100% for 6 seconds after a swap, when a unit triggers a swap. So Goku and Vegeta unit, example. Attacks guaranteed to crit. Nemesis range apply 30% slow. Let meter will be 1% meter per second for each enemy in the range. When this meter reaches max, you have to stack up to 3 stack. Albedo. Her memoria is if this unit is a curse unit, buff this unit range of 40%. I don't know if it's for her or for other curse units. If it is for other curse units, pretty good. Buff damage of a unit in range of affection, not affliction, affection by 20%. Her passive curse unit buff damage by 40%. Does she buff by 80? I think the Memoria buff is for her. Against protected enemies, you 100% more damage than its overshield and armored enemies. If Ainz is in range, buff this unit's damage by 100%. Counts as special unit for arcane knowledge. This is for Ainz. Obsess slower on pacing designate one unit for affection. Why do I want to say affliction? Affection. If the designated unit and this unit attack the same enemy, designated unit deals 10% more damage, double the unit is aimed. So this is Albedo, now Jiraiya. Load God, inflict 50% slow for 10 seconds. Whenever enemy is slowed in this unit's range, do instant 50% damage to that enemy, 6-second cooldown. When placed by Ninjutsu, does a full AoE attack. This unit has Ninjutsu, when this unit is sold by Ninjutsu, above the damage of the next place unit by Ninjutsu by 50% and upgraded by 1. This Memoria, whenever this unit applies slow, also apply Nullify. When this unit is placed by Ninjutsu, above this unit's damage by 80% for a half a minute. And the last unit is Might Guy. Memoria is, perseverance of hard work. When this unit is any amount of buff damage by 5% up to 40. When this unit applies burn, cleanse this unit of status debuff. When this unit is sold, buff the damage of the next unit placed by 20% for 30 seconds. When placed by Ninjutsu, buff crit rate by 100% for 30 seconds. If it's placed by Ninjutsu 5 times, the buff is permanent. All critical hits bypass damage reduction, base attack creates ignored shields, all up creates 50% more damage. Ninjutsu, this one has Ninjutsu, and a base attack crease plus full attack free, buff damage of 5% per follow up to 50%. Sometimes buff damage by 100%. Every attack reduces this buff by 1%. When the buff is reduced, inflict burn to enemies in range of 50% of this unit damage over 8 seconds. These are the new units. They have some niche. You want to use Jiraiya in the Naruto team, the best in the game. You would want to use turrets with swap units, but there are no good swap units right now. You will want to use Albedo with Ainz, but Ainz is, I guess, kind of... I mean, he's still useful, really useful. A free slot, but as Ainz specific team is not really that useful, and my guy is... he's okay, I guess. These are the units, and this is the end of the video. So I will see you in the next one.